Hi guys, my name's Drew, and in today's video I'm going to explain to you why you're stock below $10,000 a month or less on your OF. So a bit about me, I'm an OF manager. I've been in the OFM space now for the last 4 years, and I've scaled up over 30 creators to make them more than $20,000 a month and more. Essentially what I do is I take creators from earning, $1,000, $2,000, $3,000 and more to earning upwards of $25,000, $30,000 and $50,000 and even more than that. First things first, you're probably under $10,000 a month on earnings for your page because you probably don't have enough subscribers coming in to your page. The main reason why you probably don't have enough subscribers coming in is because you're not posting enough or your content's just not converting. So with all of our models, we like them to post a minimum of twice a day, as this will help with getting new traffic coming into the OF. Also pushes the socials out more, and leads to more followers, which leads to more subscribers coming in. So the main thing is, when it comes to posting on social media and marketing for your OF, is you need to be really consistent with marketing. You can never ever take a day off or miss a day of posting. Secondly, if your content's not converting well enough, what this means is you're getting views but the audience is not engaging with it. You need to basically look at the type of content you're doing and niche it down to whatever niche you decide. And the way to decide a niche is have a think about your skills, have a think about what you enjoy doing. Say for example, if that's like the gym, you can make loads of gym reels and focus on that, and that will help get in a certain type of audience, that will lead to subscribers. Because you could post videos that get millions of views, but if they don't convert well enough, you're not going to get subscribers from that, and conversion's way more important than views. So that's one thing I'd really focus on if I was you. Now, secondly, another thing that you're probably not doing well enough is you're not building good enough relationships with your subscribers. Your relationships with your subscribers are very key, because if they're not emotionally invested into you, and they're not probably going to spend much money on your page. So in order to get them emotionally invested, you want to be taking notes on them, asking them about their day, and mentioning this in the conversation, actually remembering stuff about them. They're going to probably be surprised that you've actually remembered this kind of stuff. So that's another thing to bear in mind. On top of this, if you're not chatting with them 24/7 or pretty much all day, if you're only chatting for 2 hours a day, or on the messages for an hour a day, a couple hours a day, you're probably missing out on loads and loads of money. So that's another thing to bear in mind. Another thing that you could be doing wrong is you might just be undercharging. For example, a video that you might be selling for $50, we could probably sell that for $150 or $125 or even $200, so you might just be undercharging. Also, if you're not using OF Live, not utilizing it, you're missing out on heaps of money there. You can make so much money going on OF Live, a couple thousand, maybe even, 3,000. We've had models make up to 4,000 in one live before. So that's something you really need to utilize. Another thing I'd probably bear in mind as well is, starting other social medias as well, like TikTok on top of Instagram. Instagram is our bread and butter, so we get in 95% of our subscribers, but I'd also recommend focusing on TikTok and Twitter as well. These are really good ways to grow your socials and get more subscribers into your OF. But yeah, that was just a quick short video on why you're probably stuck under $10,000 a month or more. If you want a bit of help with your OF, don't hesitate to contact me on Instagram. My Instagram is going to be linked in the description of this video. So yeah, go ahead and contact me if you're interested. And yeah, wish you guys the best.